Peter Bray on graphics. Jim Jones, our engineer in charge. And did I mention Ned Rich is the color commentator?
Yes, and getting out of his chair now that the team is, well, starting to spread out.
Bombardiers in their royal blue home uniforms. They'll be heading left to right. North Attleboro. Yep. Yes. Okay. Well, go ahead, say it. Okay. North Attleboro wearing their white visiting uniforms with red numerals. North was 5-5-3 last season. They're under coach Bill Wallace. Off and on, he's been at North for 14 years, 35 years overall as a coach. He also coaches the girls softball team there. And unfortunately, one of their best players, Clara Giuliano, I remember her from last year, out with a torn ACL for the season, just like Olivia Cook for the Bombardiers.
Do we have any team that hasn't lost somebody to an ACL so far?
Coach Wallace was telling me Norwood has lost 4 players to ACL injuries this season already, and we're just 2 games in. Attleboro 5-5-5 last year under Coach Steve Santos in his 9th year. Long shot save by Maddie Ferrin in the north goal. Ned, any idea who shot that? Number 10. Thank you very much. Casey Parker starting at forward today.
Where is she up there? She's way out on the side. That's where she is.
Yeah. All right, a little behind schedule here, folks, as we had to get the equipment ready and the programs. Bill Wallace had the program with the starters lined up for us, ready to go.
In numerical order.
Yes.
So you can't complain. You can call the game instead of complaining.
Yes. Right? Maddie Ferrin is the junior goalkeeper. Her twin sister, Caroline Ferrin, is a junior midfielder. Also look for number 5, Summer Doherty, an outstanding defender and a great hoopster for the North basketball team. Well, great. Word great's used too often. She's way wicked good.
Looking for a piece.
I think a woman came by. I think she wanted us to say hi to someone, but we already started the broadcast. I would have listened. Try to find her at halftime. Ned, have I missed anything? Well, I've been looking at everything but the game.
Well, unfortunately, I've been looking for one of my score pieces of paper, and I've lost it. So we've had a shot on goal.
Yeah.
And she did not fall down, even though she went down to get the ball. She didn't collapse forward. She has not been watching enough professional soccer.
Yes. Emily Dunley, a junior captain wearing number 20 for the Blue, again fighting that ankle injury. She says she's about 95%, so I'd say 75, 80 maybe. Right. She's an optimistic kid, but I feel like the fans are robbed when Emily Dunley is not at 100% because she's a fun soccer player to watch. Whoops.
Okay.
And there she goes to the turf after a collision with number 9, Carolyn Ferrin.
I think that was sort of an equal opportunity trip, but it went Attleboro's way.
Yep. North starting Maddie Ferrin, Lily Adams, Summer Doherty, Braden Rice, Charlotte Moynihan, Steph McKenna, who's an outstanding player.
Lovely ball into the 18, and cleared out by North.
I forgot to put my hat on. Dunley with a long through ball. Oh, no, I'm sorry. That's the defensive end for Attleboro. Calderon gets it back to the goaltender, Alexis Campbell. And there's Emily Kang. Taken away by Braden Rice. Kang gets it back.
Okay, no foul, says the officials.
And there's Ayala Santoro, number 19, but that's picked off by the undersized but very good Autumn Hewitt, a senior. Hewitt gets it up to Pratt. Pratt shot. First save of the game for Campbell. Each goaltender with a save. For North Attleboro, Steph McKenna with a goal and assist on the season. Emma Pratt with a goal and an assist on the season.
And the wind seems to have died down a little bit, but it may still be a big factor here, giving big advantage to those going left to right.
And there is the aforementioned Summer Doherty, number 5, with a nice defensive play. Long ball, just too high. And I believe that might have been Parker. Yeah, Casey Parker. I can put my hat on. Sorry, folks, we don't normally sound this disheveled.
Well, as we keep mentioning, the sun is dropping down here. At least for me, if I'm standing, the window blocks it, but only for a while. And then
Attleboro was 1-2 on the season, 0-2 in the Kelly Rex division. They have 4 goals for on the season. They've allowed 7. North Attleboro 1-1 in the Davenport division of the Hockomock League.
And we have ball boys still.
Yes, and actually those are both of their games. 3 goals for, 1 goal against for North. Woo, stepping on the ball, and hopefully she's okay. That's Steph McKenna. McKenna,
well, they're definitely letting them play.
Attleboro starting today in a 3-2-3-2 formation. I forgot to ask North coach Bill Wallace. And there's Olivia Calderon with the first of what will be many outstanding defensive plays. She's wearing the captain's armband today. Nice. Good job by Bethany Alves, just a sophomore midfielder, defensive midfielder, breaking that up. Parker. Oof. Dunley with the steal after a steal was made by Haley Sinicola of North, number 24. Her brother, an outstanding pitcher now at Northeastern University. And there's Hay, Alison Hague. Okay, Ned, I finally feel like I'm settling in. Got everything set up here. We can just watch some soccer.
And we're waiting for a ball to come back.
Yeah.
We didn't have to run after it. She just obviously is not used to having a ball person there to give her a ball.
Whoops. Mishit by Megan Dowd, a senior defender. That won't happen often.
I'm pretty sure he would give it to North as well as Attleboro. Maybe not. You never know.
Kang back to Santoro. Santoro, left-footed pass to Alves. Alves back to Stromfors. Playing virtually the same position her brother plays on the boys' team. Kang trying to get a through ball to the charging Parker, but it goes all the way to Maddie Ferrin.
Well wide of the goal. I think that wasn't quite where she wanted to put it.
Right. I thought actually she was trying to go to the right wing because Alison Hague was charging down. Okay, Ned, Olivia Calderon, another nice play defensively. Not afraid to step up.
Yeah.
Here comes Santoro.
I think we've been watching the boys' game. The first half was somewhat unenergetic.
Yeah.
We're not seeing that right now.
Exactly, especially for a rivalry game. That was long pass by Santoro, a little bit too far for Hay. It seems like right now what Coach Steve Santos wants from his team, we saw against New Bedford, Ned, the short passing game worked so well against Franklin. The short passing game was completely stifled by the Panther defense. There's a big hit. This game, it looks like at least early on, Attleboro's going for some long balls a little more.
Yeah.
So involved in that collision was Alves for Attleboro and number 20, Pratt for the Rocketeers.
Went Attleboro's way. I don't think that's what people were expecting.
Yes. For North, watch out for number 8 in the white. She led the team 5 goals last year and an assist. Nice play by number 7, Dawes, as Attleboro was already subbed early on this very, very hot and humid September 15th. Long clear, knocked down by, that's number 6. Oh, Anastasia had an outstanding first half against New Bedford. Nice move there by Carolyn Ferrin, twin sister of the goaltender. And when you have twins and one's a goalie, or even siblings and one's a goalie, you know what they were doing in the driveway and backyard most of their time growing up.
Right.
How come I always have to be goalie? Because I like it when you get mad when I can't score on you. Emily Kang.
Again, closed down.
Kang back as a senior. She missed most of last year with an injury, unfortunately. Whoops. I played the Beach Boys song on my show today, Ned. Let's do it again. That's what happened in that throw-in.
And right back to about exactly the same place.
Yes, Santoro threw it in. Hewitt knocked it back to her. Let's do it again. Emily Dunley is looking a little stronger on the ball today. Kang with a through pass. Parker couldn't quite handle it. Back pass by Moynihan to Ferrin, the goaltender. Passes to no one.
Right.
Picked off by Santoro. Oh, off the side of her foot. And Coach Santos doesn't have to yell at her. Did you see her yell at herself there?
Yeah. Hope we got subs going on.
Yep. 3 subs coming in for North. Number 23 coming in for North is Brooke Sullivan, a junior midfielder. I believe that's number 12, Casey Botanowicz. And we'll get that third sub when she feels the ball. Dunley taken down, but gets the pass off to Alves. Stromfors, Calderon, Santoro. That's some physical play as she fights off Botanowicz. Hey.
Okay.
Trying to cross all the way to Davy. Ooh, Dunley's pass.
She's going to get it. Well, defense put it off for a safe move, but good hustle being shown there.
That was sophomore Abby Pratt, younger sister of Emma Pratt, and just beating Kaylin Gray to the ball.
Yeah, I'm going to say.
What was that, Ned?
Didn't get the ball behind her head in a throw-in. You get lazy.
No score here. 29 minutes to go, first half.
Again, do it again.
Boy, it's amazing how fast it goes when you spend the first 10 minutes half watching the game, half setting up all of your equipment and stuff.
And you'd think as we'd just done a game, we wouldn't have to be doing that. But
no, again, I have all of my different sports I cover. I have different folders for all of them, and usually it takes me 5-6 weeks into the season to get them all confused and messed up. I managed to do it in 2 weeks this year.
Well, Christoph, so this early in the season, they're still collecting information from the coaches, so you don't get that before the start of the game.
Kang picks up the ball after a nice defensive play by Alves, and then breaking up. That's Gray who sends the ball in after a nice defensive play by Abby Pratt, sophomore for North.
Keeper's, I think, running some nerves. She's kicked it out of bounds. Plenty of time.
That was Coach Wallace bouncing the ball to Stromfors. Steve Santos and Bill Wallace, the head coaches, Santos for Attleboro. You can get a few laughs in talking to those guys before the game, which is good.
Good move around.
Of course, when it comes to laughs, most of the Attleboro players have been laughing at Coach Santos's hairstyle. Went with a blonde on top look. Wore a hat against New Bedford, has the guts to show it today.
Well, it is rather warm.
But no, I think it was a deal with his 2 sons who have the exact same haircut. Cameron and what's the other name? Don't have it here. Approaching 27 minutes to go in the first half. We played about 13 minutes, no score. Whoops. Well, that was a back and forth that produced just about nothing.
Yeah. Well, North is obviously working somewhat again out of the short passes, but the crispness is not there. And then
Dunley goes down again. And Emily Dunley in the central midfield position took over. Jessica Gates played there last year. And when you're playing a position that Jessica Gates played so well for 2 years, that means the coaches have confidence in you. Again, Jessica Gates, Bella Salviati,
how was she not?
and Brie Harnois, who was the league MVP, all graduated from this team. Gray crossed the field to Hay.
Okay.
And that's going to go against number 12, Botanowicz, I believe. Yes.
Well, there's so much pushing you can do before somebody notices.
Yeah. Well, in my humble opinion, the first hit was hip to hip. That was fine. She threw the elbow on the second one. Ball rolls to Hague. Can she get her right foot on it? Outstanding defensive work by Sinicola.
Right.
And I know you're not a huge high school baseball fan, but her older brother, he's been one of the best high school pitchers in the last 20 years in the Hockomock League. And as we said, now he's at Northeastern. I think he got drafted, too.
Yeah.
For the Bombardiers, Hay getting a break. And I believe that's Angelique Duran coming in.
Number 8. Oh.
Dunley tries to head it to Kang. Cleared out of there by Bostock, Sophia Bostock. Kept in by Stromfors. Al's pass is broken up by Sullivan. Oh, look at that speed. Okay, Steph McKenna. Left-footed pass. That hits Sullivan. Broken up, Stromfors. Well, now I know why Hawks Sports talked about Steph McKenna. She could fly.
Nice deep pass down. And, okay. The ball's mine? Nope, I'll push you out of the way.
Yeah. Abby Pratt will take over for North. The wind is a factor in this game. As you look at your screen, it's blowing very hard, or not very hard, but it's blowing
erratically.
enough to affect the game from the upper left of your screen to the lower right. And it made a difference in the boys' game.
Right. It seems to be a little calmer now, but the on and off the part of it will really foul you up because you expect it to be there and then it isn't, so you misjudge long balls.
Kang had a steal, but a nice defensive play by Summer Doherty, also a great basketball player. All right, we already covered that. He decided way wicked good.
I think officials seem to be tightening up the calling a little bit here.
Oh, thank you, Ned. The officials.
Oh, you mean the guys in red?
Yes, that's Ron Yankum on the near side. He's a Norwood Mustang in high school originally and was a collegiate diver at the University of Lowell.
Oh.
And on the far side, Tony Esposito played soccer for the Everett High School Crimson Tide and also played soccer for the U.S. Navy. That was the real Navy, not the Naval Academy. Ooh, nice step over move by Davies.
Good. Oh, it's kept it in.
Wow.
Not purely a defensive move.
And that was another defensive play by Summer Doherty. Davies gets it back to Kang. Hits Duran on the dead run. Broken up nicely. Megan Dowd. Just dumping it in with the left foot is Butanowicz. And Olivia Calderon says, let's reset the defense. Ned, what have you seen for trends so far?
Well, we've seen more energy than in the boys' game. We are seeing, again, unfortunately, some levels of sloppiness in the passing. But that may be partly going that we're definitely seeing energy of chasing to break up a pass. That it can make a pass look sloppy when it really wasn't.
Stromfors tries to get it out, coming back to help her out. That's Casey Parker. Parker showing her speed. Remember that beautiful goal Parker had against New Bedford? Lofting it in for the right wing about 35, 40 yards out. Alves. Duran.
Ooh.
They're saying that Moynihan got the ball first, but it ends up back with the Bombardiers. Calderon, Stromfors, pressure applied by number 3, Jessica Hennessy, a junior forward.
Ooh.
That was Emma Pratt colliding with Calderon. Girls, if you're not going to hustle, why'd you bother showing up? Both of them playing hard there, man.
Yeah. And ooh.
Nice work by Davies. And she got a shoulder shove from Butanowicz. That's the second foul on Butanowicz. Might be Butanowicz. Calderon with the captain's armband. And Butanowicz, nice play there. Good job, and gets the ball right back on the quick pass. From Dowd. Calderon defensively.
Right. Yeah.
Calderon, one of the top defensive backline players in the league. From what early we've seen so far, that's Carol Anderson for Franklin. She was something else, wasn't she?
Several subs, yeah.
All right. And there's one of them who just came in for North, number 19, Victoria Donnelly. Pass stolen by Kang. Sinicola trying to control it. Crosses the field, but Jamie Davies is there. McKenna, who had a hat trick against Stoughton last year, clears it out. Alves ahead to Davies.
But she's got nobody to help her yet. She's got to hold up a bit.
Running down there is Parker trying to join her.
Defense put it off, so it gives a chance for Attleboro to get some shirts down there.
No score, 19:43 to go, first half. Oh, Davies. Davies showing some skill today.
Right.
Not that she's unskilled, but I mean, she's just made 3 or 4 really nice footwork moves today.
Right.
It's like William Rooney, I accidentally insulted him, a captain on the 2000 Fall 2 football team. An Attleboro player, and I knew he was a great tackle. Oh, long shot. That's going to be wide. But Will Rooney, the third, good solid tackler, but I didn't know he was a huge hitter. And an Attleboro tackler came up on the goal line and just blasted the other team's running back, and my reaction was, Will Rooney? Which you don't want to do to the principal's son.
Right. Who is significantly bigger. That was out, yeah.
He had an outstanding senior year, 3-sport captain, basketball, football, basketball, lacrosse. Nice job by Santoro. Better job by North, but it goes back to Calderon, who dumps it in, and for North, that was Pratt. Sinicola gets by her. Davies jumping on the ball as goaltender Maddie Farron, unofficially second save. Well, we've learned that you can't call Maddie Farron, the North goaltender, indecisive.
Nope, she decides to go, and she's willing to go down at foot level.
Yep. I love the taste of shoe leather in the summer. Tastes like victory. I should say autumn, but it technically is still summer. I think Khan gets a rest. Who's coming in at midfield? That's number 17, Hay. Jamie Davies goes down.
It's interesting. This game is rougher than the boys' game.
Yeah. This would be a set piece for the Bombardiers. 25 yards out, left wing. Trying to see who's taking the kick.
Single digit, but I can't tell which one from the front of the shirt. Oh,
right
what
foot.
A ball.
Save all the way to Maddie Farron, her third of the game. I think that's Gray. Kaylin Gray. Yes, it was.
Yeah, right.
I mean, who took the shot, not who made the save. Yep.
Right.
Turnover. Ooh, Gray steps on the ball. But Alves breaks it up, comes up with a steal. Can the Bombardiers counter? Davies, a one-touch pass back to Alves, cleared by Sinicola. I think we're going to be saying cleared by Sinicola more than a few times today, Ned.
It certainly seems to be.
Oops. Rare miscue by Kang. Guess who it went to? Sinicola.
Attleboro ball. Oops. Oh, subs. And we're starting to have to look directly into the sun here.
Yeah, Dunley coming back in for the Bombardiers, a junior captain. Gray gets the rest. Heading out for North is number 20, Emma Pratt, a junior, with a goal and an assist on the season. Back in is number 8, Steph McKenna, an outstanding player for North. It mentions here on Hawk Sports how she creates chances on the break on offense and creates chaos defensively. Nice defensive work there by number 9, Caroline Ferrin, twin sister of the goalie. There's McKenna. Nice
good
touch
combination.
to Hewitt.
I think they've done that before.
Pass back to McKenna, misses. Nice steal, Santoro. Santoro clears. High bounce, and again, ball bounces high. In this field, as many you'll see. Casey Parker aggressively going at it with Sinicola. Cleared in by Kang. Davies going after it. Left foot shot, saved by Ferrin. Her 4th save of the half net.
They've all been fairly straightforward, but she's gotten herself in the right place, positioned herself correctly, so she's not worried about a rebound.
Boy, it shows you how good the Franklin Panthers girls soccer team is, because Attleboro looks so confident and clear with their passes, no hesitation against New Bedford in that 3-0 victory. And they're back to looking that way tonight. Not all the passes have connected, but you can see there's a plan. Here's a fast break opportunity for McKenna. Back on Calderon, 2 of the best players in the field. Long shot blocked by Calderon. 1-touch pass by Dunley. Back to Dunley. She'll set it up, Emily. She goes all the way back to junior goalie Alexis Campbell. I think you heard someone yell, "Come on, girls, got to win that ball." It's a very easy game for the stands.
Right.
And press box.
And possibly the coach at this point.
Calderon. Attleboro keeps possession, called by the official Tony Esposito on the far side.
Oh, we got sub again.
Heading out is Casey Parker coming back. Oh, that's number 23 coming in.
Yes.
Zoe Johnson-Kiff.
Oops.
So on this very, very warm day, we've already seen 3 girls in that up top position for the Bombardiers. Right. In that 3-2-3-2 formation. Look at that work by McKenna in the far corner. Crossing pass. Calderon, they said she got to the ball first, and it was shoulder to shoulder. Headed back into the goal. That's going to count as a shot on goal off of the head of Caroline Ferrin.
Yeah. Not a hard save, but we won't complain.
Explain why that was not a foul on Calderon, Ned.
I do not really know, except he felt it was a fair, even challenge. I think also it was in the box, and so you wanted the unfortunate higher standard for a foul.
Okay.
I think in the middle of the field that would have been whistled.
Okay.
And partly to sort of encourage them not to do that sort of thing. But you don't give a PK for that.
Little pinball action finally goes to McKenna, but McKenna's pass is stolen by Kang because she jumps in the passing lane. And then long ball by Santoro to the left wing. That's Dawes. Stolen. I think that was Sinicola on that steal. No, it wasn't. Sinicola's over here. That was the outside back. I apologize, Big Red fans. No idea. But it was your left back defensively.
Chasing down the... Oh, they have a ball. Oh, we subbed. A lot of subbing going on.
Again, it was about 84, 85 degrees and stupidly humid today. And that was Gray with a long cross just out of reach of Alison Rebello. No, that was Dunley. Oh, no, it was Gray with the pass. Yep. Throw-in goes to North.
Right.
Whoops.
Oops.
Victoria Donnelly. Long pass. Santoro tries to break it up. Pressured by Emma Pratt.
Ooh.
Yeah, bounce pass. Again, this turf so bouncy. That's not what you want to do. That was too tough.
I'm kind of surprised he let that go. That's a very marginal throw.
And then it was, a bit of a bounce pass, ended up at Pratt's waist level.
Right.
There you go.
Oh,
Ooh, a corner kick.
it's corner.
I don't know if Autumn Hewitt did that on purpose, but it worked out, and this will be the first corner of the game for
We'll
North.
give her credit for doing it on purpose. Right.
First corner, right, Ned?
Yes, first corner of the game and first one for North.
There are 73 people inside the box.
I'm gonna say that's an awfully jammed
Beautiful delivery, balls down. Clearing that out, Stromfors, I believe, and then number 17, was it, I think? Hey, getting it out of trouble.
It's kind of amazing, all those white shirts and nobody got a foot on it.
Wow. Here's a steal. Oh, Billy Adams playing well, number 2 in the white. The Bombardiers with a chance, long through ball, broken up. That's broken up by number 5, Summer Doherty.
Great move.
Okay, remember about 3 minutes ago when a North player made a great defensive play?
Uh-huh.
It was Charlotte Moynihan, number 7. I got it now. She's the outside back on the right.
Okay.
9:40 to go in the scoreless first half. Davies taken off the ball, literally, by Summer Doherty. North Attleboro net graduated 15 players from last year's team.
15.
They allowed only 11 goals in 13 games last year and had 5 shutouts in the condensed COVID season.
I don't know if the camera pans, but that's a big bench squad they have over there now, too.
Oh, couldn't quite catch it, Alison Rebello.
Right.
We heard someone for the bench yell, Allie!
Which it doesn't help her go any faster. North subs.
Yep. Getting a break is Braden Rice and Autumn Hewitt. I think number 23's back in, Brooke Sullivan. And I missed the other player. Santoro chested down to Rebello. Gray, Dunley, Alves,
Right. Nice combination.
Stromfors. And then Dunley, who blows positioning so well, goes back and takes Stromfors' defensive position. And there she is.
Right.
Read the game well much? Off the pack of Calderon. We saw North boys captain Brady Rosenberg not once but twice block a pass or a shot with his backside in the boys game. Oh, nice move, Gray.
Oh.
Dunley.
Then passes connecting. Run it deep.
Long through ball. Yep, Ned.
I would say passes connecting and then try for the deep ball, but unfortunately a little bit too far. Still stayed within range of the keeper.
Farron gets there. 7:42 to go. Scoreless first half.
And the bouncy field gets us again.
Yep.
Oh,
Yellow Jacket wants to join the broadcast crew.
Oh, there you go. There's my show.
I don't worry now. He's on your side of the press box.
Our cameraman was commenting on the lack of wasps this year.
Yeah, thanks.
Then they showed up.
Yeah. Again, Ned, I'm not an egomaniac. I am a bit too self-centered, though. Approaching 7 minutes to go. We've played 33 seconds of soccer. First 5 minutes were so sloppy it was tough to watch. Since then, it's been fun.
33 minutes.
What did I say?
Seconds.
Oh, sorry. 33 minutes in. Thank you.
It's definitely been more than 33 seconds of good soccer.
Yes. Charlotte Moynihan heads it up, gets control, over to her teammate, stolen by Gray. Oh, Gray. Ooh, that's broken up by Megan Dowd. Alves heads it to Dunley with some space. But closing quickly is Summer Doherty. She missed most of last year with an injury. Bill Wallace thrilled to have her back.
Off the end, goal kick.
Number 5 in the white and number 8 in the white, Steph McKenna. They're like the energy, hustle, heart, and soul of the Rocketeers. Getting a well-earned rest is Alison Rebello. Duran in. And that's going to be Sinicola. That's like that style on that free kick. That was like Fred Flintstone bowling.
Right. Yeah.
The short little steps there. Ask your grandparents, folks. They didn't call on Twinkle Toes Flintstone for nothing on the bowling lanes.
Usually you see that on PKs when people are trying to confuse the keeper.
Yes. Oh, what a great touch pass from Gray to Kang. Trying to hook up with Parker, who's keeping the pressure on, but Ferrin scoops it up, and that's going to be a foul on Parker. And they want to stop the clock. She's going to get carded.
Yeah.
So obviously I thought that was intentional on Kaylee.
Yeah. A bit aggressive on the keeper. So she has to go off.
And 5:10 to go first half.
But unlike some other sports, she can be substituted for. She just has to go off the field.
Settle down now.
Well, it's more for the boys than the girls traditionally to get them calm.
Yeah, when I become benevolent czar, we're changing the expression sportsmanship to sportswomenship.
Right.
Because the girls show it a hell of a lot more often than the boys do. And they play just as hard as the boys do.
And this is a sport where no accommodation is done for the women. The ball's the same size. The field's the same size.
Oh, look at that steal. But Attleboro gets it back. No, not for long. Nice play for North by Megan Dowd, a senior defender.
Stays up there
Although
to
she's
help.
in the mid, Driving is McKenna. Left foot shot blocked by Olivia Calderon, which will lead to the second corner kick of the game for North.
We have a timeout.
That was Steve Santos, the Attleboro coach, trying to call timeout.
With 4 minutes to go.
So 4 minutes to go in the first half. No score. We'll be back with the conclusion of the first half here at Tozer Cassidy Field. No score, 4 minutes left.
Bristol Glass, 110 North Main Street in Attleboro, has supported local high school sports for many years. Bristol Glass has been chosen for glass replacement projects for home and business for over 60 years. From shower doors to auto glass and mirror replacement, Bristol Glass is ready to do the job. They accept most insurance plans and serve several communities around the Attleboro area. They're open weekdays from 8 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. You can contact them at 508-222-5810 and on the web at bristolglass.com.
Hey, I probably should have played a second commercial spot there, but Ned and I were having an engrossing conversation about the stupid way I sprained my right foot. Sorry, folks.
So again, we're back to the second north corner.
Anyway, Ned, my right foot's doing much better, but the outside of it looks like a tie-dye T-shirt from the 60s. All kinds of colors going on.
But as you said, apparently your computer desk did survive.
Yes, my head missed it when I fell. Here comes the corner kick. Long kick, far post headed, wide. And
that's more what we expected on the last corner with all those bodies in there.
Emma Pratt took the kick, and I believe that was Caroline Ferrin, the junior, who got her head on that.
Unfortunately, we have a ball boy to go chase down the ball.
Yeah. It might have been Brooke Sullivan, but Ferrin is much taller. I think she got to that. And here comes Alexis Campbell. Campbell has unofficially 2 saves in the half, 4 saves for Attleboro's Maddie Ferrin. But both teams have had more scoring opportunities than that. Nice through ball by Moynihan to the corner. Oh, good defensive work, Stromfors.
So, north ball.
Oh. Moynihan attempted a touch pass. Too much, Attleboro ball. 3 minutes to go, first half.
off the end. Goal kick.
That was Caroline Ferret again, the junior. Couldn't quite keep it in.
Okay. Forgetting there's somebody here to give her the ball.
Yeah.
Yeah.
North Attleboro, a 1-0 loss to Mansfield to start their season, and then a 3-0 victory over Sharon a couple of days ago. Today's game being played on the 15th. North will next travel to Braintree to play the Womps in a non-league game. Attleboro's, whoops.
But good response from Attleboro D to make it to get it go. That was number 9.
19, Santoro. That's Ayala.
Mark that down.
And then she gets in the passing lane,
right.
knocks down the throw in. Can't quite keep it in.
Down to under 2 minutes.
We're now in super secret mystery time. North Sinicola tries to blast it forward, but Kang breaks it up. Trying to put the pressure on for the Bombardiers. That's number 23, Zoe Johnson. Johnson Kiff. Ferrin, nice hustle. That's what we saw against New Bedford. Zoe is a forward, but she likes to play defense. It's like a full court press in basketball when she's out there. Through ball. Ferrin gets there first as Abby Pratt shielded off the Attleboro attack. Ned, this baseball hat is perfect at blocking out the sun. You ought to get yourself one. Kang, not a pretentious Boston Marriott hotel like this hat is, but still, you should get a hat.
Yeah, I'll have to bring my flame orange safety hat.
Thought it was offsides, but it was not, and Zoe Kiff is denied by Maddie Ferrin, her 5th save. You know where I got this hat?
Probably not the Marriott Long Wharf.
Exactly, you know my style. That last big storm we had, I found it the next day in my backyard. So someone in my neighborhood of Quincy is looking for their white Boston Marriott Long Wharf hat. Kang to Gray. I keep wanting to call Gray Hayes. Sorry, folks. Oh, nice move by Casey Butanowicz. So Butanowicz came in, had 2 quick fouls, and has played some good soccer since then.
Very little time left here.
Long clear. Cross off the side of the net. The cross was by Brooke Sullivan, Jr. And this has been a long 2 minutes of super secret mystery time.
I would say we're about 10 seconds on. Well, you like to stop when the ball's in play, I think.
Campbell. Ball is headed down by Pratt, Emma Pratt. Uh-oh. And that will end the first half, as the Bombardiers had a little trouble clearing there. Ned, the first 5 minutes of the game and the last 5 minutes of the half, a little bit sloppy. The 30 minutes in between, that was fun to watch.
Right, and high energy. I think in the last 5 minutes, I think people are starting to get a little bit tired. Oh, what a surprise. It's hot, humid out there. They got 10 minutes to recover, a little bit of pep talk from the coaches, and we'll go back to pretty good soccer, I hope.
All right, we'll be right back with second half action after this on AACS 15 Sports.
L&J Car Wash, located just past the Attleboro line on Route 123 in Norton, is available for all your vehicle cleaning needs. Open every day, beginning at 8 a.m., L&J has the equipment to clean your vehicles inside and out, from 24-hour heated self-service bays to full detailing service and hand sanitizer for your personal needs. For more information, you can contact them at 508-223-3278 or on their website at ljcarwash.com.
Does your back hurt after a long night's sleep? Has your mattress seen better days? Is your current bedroom furniture a mixture of different furniture sets? The Bedding Center, located on Pleasant Street and proud sponsor of this radio station and high school sports, offers a wide array of mattresses along with beds, bedroom furniture, and odd-sized mattresses and box springs. You can reach them online at bedding-center.com or by phone at 508-226-8090.
Claudino's Auto Repair, located at 310 South Main Street in Attleboro, is celebrating 26 years in the auto and truck repair business. Over the years, John Claudino and his team of mechanics have worked to build a long-lasting rapport with their customers. From oil changes to diagnostics, transmissions, and routine maintenance on foreign and domestic cars and trucks, Claudino's will keep your vehicle running. Claudino's Auto Repair, 508-226-8545 or at claudinosautorepair.com. W.H. Riley is here when it comes to heating your home or business this winter. W.H. Riley & Son always welcomes new customers. They're a family-run business serving the Attleboro area since 1873. They offer heating oil and propane with 24-hour emergency service. For more information, you can contact them at 508-699-4651 or their website, whriley.com. W.H. Riley & Son, 35 Chestnut Street, North Attleboro, a company Greater Attleboro residents have called on since 1873.
The Elder Dental Program will hold a dental screening clinic on Saturday, September 18th from 8:45 a.m. to 1 p.m. This clinic is for Massachusetts residents and seniors 60 years and older. Participants will have the opportunity to be screened for oral cancers and to receive a denture cleaning. For more information, call 774-203-1326. The dental screening clinic is organized by the Elder Dental Program, a project of the Community VNA.
We're at halftime at Tozer Cassidy Field, game 2 of our doubleheader. The Attleboro Blue Bombardiers soccer teams against the North Attleboro soccer teams, Red Rocketeers soccer teams. Boys beat North by a score of 2-0 earlier today. The girls, after one half of play, are tied at 0. Unofficially, 2 saves for Attleboro goaltender Alexis Campbell. 5 saves for Maddie Farron, one of them way wicked good in goal for North Attleboro. We'll be back with second half action in about 5 minutes. See you then. How can you tell when the play-by-play guy lost track of what ad he's supposed to play next? Oh, come on, Ned. You could at least look a little surprised. Rats.
Funding for this station is provided by Fisherman's 3 Restaurant. Have a craving for fried or broiled seafood but don't have time to drive to the Cape? The Fisherman's 3 Restaurant, located at 411 Old Colony Road in Norton, has shrimp, scrod, and lobster made to order. Their seafood arrives daily from the ocean to your table with other menu options available. They're normally open every day, but now have special COVID hours of Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, 2 p.m. to 9 p.m. for takeout or sit down. They're also currently hiring. For more information or to order, you can call 508-222-8090. As part of Attleboro's NEA Big Read programming, the Attleboro Library will host a Native American literature panel discussion on October 7th from 6:30 p.m. to 8 p.m. Panelists Dr. Bridget Arrow, Linda Coombs, and Megan Witherall will discuss with moderator Kathy Hickman what constitutes authentic Native American literature and address some of the myths, stereotypes, and historical inaccuracies that persist. They will also recommend exceptional books and reading material for all ages and in a variety of genres. The panel discussion will take place in the library's marble lobby. Bristol Glass, 110 North Main Street in Attleboro, has supported local high school sports for many years. Bristol Glass has been chosen for glass replacement projects for home and business for over 60 years. From shower doors to auto glass and mirror replacement, Bristol Glass is ready to do the job. They accept most insurance plans and serve several communities around the Attleboro area. They're open weekdays from 8 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. You can contact them at 508-222-5810 and on the web at bristolglass.com. W.H. Riley is here when it comes to heating your home or business this winter. W.H. Riley & Son always welcomes new customers. They're a family-run business serving the Attleboro area since 1873. They offer heating oil and propane with 24-hour emergency service. For more information, you can contact them at 508-699-4651 or their website, whriley.com. W.H. Riley & Son, 35 Chestnut Street, North Attleboro, a company Greater Attleboro residents have called on since 1873. Jumpin' Juba will perform a live concert in the Attleboro Library's Marble Room on Thursday, November 4th from 7 to 8 p.m. Jumpin' Juba is a local blues-inspired trio that plays rearranged R&B classics and original music. They play frequently in the local area and recently performed as part of Attleboro's Summer Concert Series. This program is supported by a grant from the Attleboro Cultural Council, a local agency which is supported by the Massachusetts Cultural Council, a state agency. Claudino's Auto Repair, located at 310 South Main Street in Attleboro, is celebrating 26 years in the auto and truck repair business. Over the years, John Claudino and his team of mechanics have worked to build a long-lasting rapport with their customers.
Apologies to Claudino's. We had to cut that short. We have a couple of pronunciation changes we've got to get to in just 1 second. Hold on, I got to get my hat back on, then put my headphones on.
And the game's underway. These officials don't fool around here. I think they want to go home.
All right, we're back.
Attleboro on the attack. Is this? No.
Our pronunciation changes.
Sorry, mixed the ends up there on the defense.
Yes, and this goes out to their grandmothers who are listening in New York. Attleboro captain and great defender number 4. It's Olivia Calderon, not Calderon, Calderon. And then number 17, Alison Hague. You do pronounce the G. I remember years ago when I was doing sports in Central Mass, there was a player had the exact same spelling, Haigh, and after the third game, they told me the G is silent.
Right.
So I went with that, obviously Central Mass pronunciation, not the proper pronunciation. So it's.
Yeah, we won't say Central Mass was wrong, but.
Oh, trust me, Carol would. The lovely Carol McLaughlin of the Quincy McLaughlins, my partner, she would. I think Central Mass is God's country. She says Central Mass is what you drive through to get to the Berkshires.
It's equivalent of flyover, right?
Yes. So my apologies to Alison Hague and Olivia Calderon.
Oh, free kick. I think. Where's the? Why doesn't she have the ball? But
yeah. Santoro. Chipped in. Ooh, and they banged heads a little bit there. She got it in the bad spot. That's. Oh, and there's some sportsmanship between Davies and her counterpart, number 7, Charlotte Moynihan.
I believe they end up calling.
My nephew Matt, his lovely wife Nicole, they're pregnant with their second child, who's going to be a girl, and they're going to name her Charlotte.
Ah.
So they're going to have an Annabelle and a Charlotte. That's old school.
Are they having a gender reveal party?
No, and they're not blowing anything up. You know what their gender reveal party is? They tell you.
Oh, I know of a much neater way of doing it now.
What, waiting till the kid's born?
No, because we didn't know till our kid was born.
Right,
Kids were
exactly.
born.
Yeah.
And plus, doctor wasn't in the business of letting us know.
And then in my father's time, the man wasn't even allowed in the delivery room.
I'm not sure it's an advantage to be allowed in the living room, mind you. But
Same here, Calderon. When Sally Jane, my wife, passed away in 2004, when she was delivering our first child, Camden, at one point the doctor says, "Oh, here it is, a through ball.
Oh,
Here comes McKenna with an opportunity. Alexis Campbell with a save, rebound, headed home. A mistake in the defensive third of the midfield, and now the official, is he calling it back? Offside?
Looks like it.
Oh, that's right, the player who came in from the left and headed it in, and that's offside.
It was only her. Weren't two defenders back there to make it legal.
So the breakout was too effective for North. What a great play by Steph McKenna.
And a rebound off the keeper doesn't reset the offside.
Yes, so that was number 20, Emma Pratt, who headed into the net, but she was called offsides. But anyway, very late in the delivery, the doctor says, "I recommend a cool washcloth to the forehead." No, I meant for the husband.
Yeah.
Offside. Yeah. The scoreboard's over there. Yeah. And they've got to take the score off the scoreboard. So, Ned, do you think that was the right call by the officials?
Yes, I think so. When I look back to what I was seeing, you get excited about the kick.
Yep. And that was a rare defensive mistake there. A long free kick taken by Moynihan. Ooh.
Come on, ladies, settle down.
Yep,
settle down.
strong fours as North has come up stronger here in the second half. Again, there's an opportunity. Shot, save, Campbell with her left foot. The follow-up is high. And that initial shot was taken by Emma Pratt Jr., and I'm so sorry I missed who had that through ball pass. I think it might have been number 6, Rice. So that's my first red pen save for Alexis Campbell. Headed back by Ferrin, the Carolyn variety. North continuing to keep the pressure on. Cleared by Santoro. Inside 35 minutes to go. And for the next few moments until the sun drops below those trees, Ned and I can see next to nothing in that part of the field.
It is tough, and the camera, of course, is probably having trouble too.
Okay, this is.
Okay.
This will be a free kick. I believe they're usually taken by Emma Pratt. Arcing high, just too far over the net, over the touchline, goal kick.
Okay.
All right, the Red Rocketeers have put the pressure on here early in the second half of the first 6 minutes. Coach Rich, what do you do if you're the in charge of the Bombardier side?
Right now, I say they got to settle down some. The defense has just seemed to be let themselves get rattled. And we know they're better than that.
Yep.
We've watched them for half an hour or 40 minutes. Much better than that.
Emily Dunley comes out of the scrum with the ball, but is taken away behind her by, boy, what a second half, number 20 in the white. Emma Pratt is playing, the junior. And that time, and just as I say that, she was a little too aggressive and commits the foul.
No, he's making it as an offside.
That was Santoro who took that free kick. Again, they're countering. Again, it's on the foot of Emma Pratt. Cleared out of there by Santoro again. We really haven't seen any pressure at all down to our left. The net North is defending. Trying to see the lineups out there, if there have been any dramatic changes in the North lineup, or if it's just a matter of hustle and execution. Gray fighting them off and then knocked down from behind by Lily Adams.
We have an official wandering over to the center of the field.
Yeah. No score, 32-25 to go. North did find the back of the net on a header by Emma Pratt from Steph McKenna, the best player in white on the field, but she offsides. Oh, tipped through with 1 foot, rolls all the way to Maddie Ferrin. You know, Ned, one of these years, again, Attleboro steals off the goal kick.
Right.
We're going to keep track of every single goal kick taken. Because I swear to God, it ends up with the other team 60% of the time.
Right. Oh, no, it's far too often that sort of thing's a free kick.
Gray to Dawes to Parker, and her shot goes high. Not a shot on goal, but a great scoring opportunity.
And I think as soon as she kicked it, she knew it.
Yep. But you got to wonder sometimes on those long goal kicks.
You'll notice at the high levels, they often do walk it out from the back.
Yeah.
They roll it out, or they make sure someone's very, very isolated and throw it.
Yeah.
Because there's just too much time for people to get under the ball. And the team facing that goal has a big advantage over the one trying to back up and keep it moving.
That was Sinicola doing a Twinkle Toes Flintstone impression again on that long kick. And guess what? Ended up in Attleboro's possession.
Right. That's
a good point. The kick, the defending team is facing the goal, so they're facing the goal kick.
Yeah. It's just so much easier to deal with the head, especially it's often a headed ball at that point.
And when you're on offense, you've got to control it and then turn 180 degrees and head upfield. Yeah. Almost 63 years old, and I never thought of that. And gosh, that's logical. But of course, you're an engineer from MIT, so your mind works better in those areas.
I probably watch a lot more professional soccer than you do.
Nice through ball, just a little bit long by Moynihan. Tracking it down is Adams. Great attempt on the cross, but didn't quite work out. Goal kick, Bombardiers. 3 subs coming in for North.
Okay, and the sun is setting down to make our life easier, but not necessarily those of you watching on screen.
Half hour to go. '23's back in for North. Brooke Sullivan, the junior. Can't see the number on the far side there. Gray. Nice. Kaylin trying to control it.
Oh,
nice job, Kaylin Gray. Whoops. Oh, and Emily Dunley on her right. She wanted the ball there. Might have been the way to go. Sinicola, very physical, controls that ball. Legal, but physical. Nice pass up ahead. Stolen by Santoro. You know, we talk about what a wonderful defender Olivia Calderon is. Santoro has played one hell of a game today. Whoops. There's an accidental steal by the Bombardiers.
That one wasn't accidental, but unfortunately goes back to White.
Yep. There's Calderon. Stolen, though. Emma Pratt. Short touch pass.
Yeah.
That was knocked out of there by the Bombardiers. Emily Kang will try to counter. Long pass up the right wing. There's Davies on the run. Getting there first is Sinicola. Haley Sinicola.
Fortunately, she managed to knock it off the Attleboro player.
If Haley Sinicola married my son, she'd be Haley Healy and probably keep her maiden name. .15 to go.
I think everybody's tiring down a little bit because they're not moving very quickly to set up this kick.
Who can blame him? Again, a hot, humid, thick air kind of day.
Yeah, the air coming in the windows is decidedly cooler now the sun's dropped, but the field is probably still pretty hot.
Right. Long. Oh, there's a push in the back. And that's going to go against, strong force.
Really? You think?
Really.
You're surprised?
Ella, I love you, but that couldn't possibly be more clear. She's trying to argue that Charlotte Moynihan backed into her first, but I don't know.
You sort of get to do that. It's the hands straight out, though,
Yeah, that was the two-hand push to the small of the back. Generally gets a call.
Yeah. Even if it's sort of created by the other person.
This is a huge opportunity, 20 yards out on the free kick. It'll be Emma Pratt, three-person wall. Left side, diving save by Campbell, save of the game.
Yeah. And that time she covered it up because there was a North player right there waiting for a rebound.
Fourth save for Campbell, two of them of the red pen or outstanding variety. Both of those in this half. Sinicola, once again, on the goal kick by Attleboro, gets possession for North. Gray takes it back, and she got the ball first. Please be okay. Good. Haley Sinicola's up. Parker, right side.
Go.
On the run is Duran.
Okay.
Attleboro throw in. Oh, they're giving it to North. And again, the officials in much better position than we are. I'm not going to argue that.
Yeah. No, we don't even really know where the line is over there.
Yes. And North has been very, very enthusiastic, but a few times out of control, and there was one of them. That was Emma Pratt just running right through Olivia Calderon.
Yeah. As I say, this has turned into a more physical game than the boys ever reached.
Yeah.
And more continuous energy. Yeah,
Yep.
definitely this rivalry type game.
Sinicola.
Good ball. Offside.
Offside on the Bombardiers. Again, that call made by Tony Esposito. Played his high school soccer at Everett, Mass, and when he was in the Navy, played a lot of soccer. Here's the Twinkle Toes approach. Stolen by Kang. Oh, couldn't get quite enough on that ball. She was trying to hit the streaking Jamie Dawes. Nice steal, Santoro. Did we mention she's having a great game?
Look at that run.
Duran can't quite get there in time.
Oops. We got a sub.
25-10 to go in the game. And again, regular season games. This is a non-league game in the Hockomock League. No overtime. Whoops. Yeah. Parker knew that was out, and then at first she didn't hear a whistle and said, hustled after it again.
Let's try anyhow. Right.
Then the official got it right. Whoops.
It happened.
Santoro, kind of a wow. Again, I'm a long way away. I thought Santoro tripped Ferrin, but I'm wrong. According to the official on the far side, Ron Yankum, who was a collegiate diver at University of Lowell. So we have something in common. I worked down at the University of Miami when Greg Louganis was diving there, preparing for the Olympics and World Champions.
So he dove and you watched.
Yeah. Well, no, actually, I worked. Let's get back to the game. Dawes. Broken up from behind. Screaming back to make the defensive play, Summer Doherty.
Attleboro corner.
Yes. No, I was the box office manager for the University of Miami's Ring Theater. And to show you how culturally void Miami is, it was the second best theater in the city to the Coconut Grove Playhouse. And so I worked there when he
timeout.
Yeah, timeout. But anyway, Greg Louganis at University of Miami wasn't a theater major, but did appear in a couple of shows. All right, let's get back to soccer. 23:46 to go. No score between North Attleboro and host Attleboro. We'll be right back after this on AACS 15 Sports.
W.H. Riley is here when it comes to heating your home or business this winter. W.H. Riley & Son always welcomes new customers. They're a family-run business serving the Attleboro area since 1873. They offer heating oil and propane with 24-hour emergency service. For more information, you can contact them at 508-699-4651 or their website, whriley.com. W.H. Riley & Son, 35 Chestnut Street, North Attleboro, a company many greater Attleboro residents have called on since 1873.
On September 16th, from 5:30 to 6:30 p.m., the Old Colony History Museum in Taunton will host a lecture by Natalie Steinhauer, research coordinator from Bee Informed Partnership. Natalie will share her knowledge on pesticides and their impact on honeybees. The audience will learn what a pesticide is, the diversity of products that fall under this term, and how they impact honeybee populations. Seating is on a first-come, first-served basis, but the audience can also attend via a Zoom link available through the museum. To contact the museum for the Zoom link, email them at info@oldcolonyhistorymuseum.org.
Back just in time as Attleboro has their first corner kick of the game.
And they've turned on the lights for us tonight.
Oh, trying to head it in. Dawes swings and misses. Parker in front. Tip. Oh!
Did they give it?
Casey Parker with the assist.
Oh, nobody's waving it off.
Oh, waving it off.
Is he? I'm not sure. Don't know what he's doing.
If it counts, who put that in? Parker had the pass.
They're talking about it. They're calling it a corner kick.
Any idea who put that in the net? What Bethany would have called it back. Okay.
Yeah. So the argument went over the line, and therefore it's a corner kick.
What went over the line?
Went over the line before.
All right, so Bethany Alves put the ball in the net. Casey Parker has the assist taken away. Again, Casey Parker delivers the ball in the corner kick and then is held as it's taken away.
I think
wow. This game has been far more physical than the boys' game. Right. And not by just a little bit.
No.
Wow. Stromfors fires it in. Oh, Emily Dunley cuts through two defenders. Beautiful left-footed shot. Save.
Yes, I think that was going in.
By Maddie Farron. And that's Farron. She had to make 5 saves in the first half. Ned, that's her first save of the half.
Right.
And we only have 22 and a half minutes to go. So on the far side behind the Attleboro bench, I'm not sure if that's the soccer team or the combined football and soccer teams cheering the ladies on.
Yep.
Last time we thought it was the soccer team, it was the football team.
Yeah, right. We should have realized there's some people who definitely weren't soccer player sized.
Yeah. Here comes North with a breakout as their contingent on the far side cheers up. Long through ball. Alexis Campbell gets there first. So both teams have had goals taken off the board. Through ball, tip pass.
Right.
Parker. And that was Hague trying to get the ball to Dawes. Kang knocks it down through. Ooh, a big collision between Kang and Sinicola. And once again, Haley gets up. Good. Free kick, Bombardiers. So another big set piece for Attleboro. Almost halfway through the second half here. Emily Kang will take it. Whoops.
I'm going to say the Attleboro player can't be there on the line.
Yeah.
He has to be a little farther away under new rules.
That was Ron Yankum clearing that up.
And it's interesting when the player left.
Kang. Hard one bounce. Saved by Farron. Second of the half, 7th of the game.
I don't think that save was quite as easy as it looked. There's an awful lot of legs in front of her. See what that was.
Oh, nice job by Stromfors. Couldn't quite control it, though, as she read that goal kick. Oh, great through ball. Offside.
Yeah.
That was clearly offside.
Everybody knew that was offside.
Which, again, I think is one of the dumbest rules in the history of sports. Why does the defense get to decide how much of the field the offense can use? Makes absolutely no sense to me. God, I hate the offsides rule in soccer. But teams would just kick it back and forth all the time without offsides. Bull crap. Ball possession's too important. And why do you penalize speed? We're playing a game where being an athlete matters. And guys, Let's penalize speed in the game. That'll be good.
Not Paul. Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah.
I just really hate that rule. It just makes no sense to me at all. Again, what really put me over the edge was in the World Cup in the late 90s, the Cameroon Indomitable Lions against Italy. And Cameroon was too fast for Italy. Cameroon was called for offsides 18 times in the game because the Italy defensive backs made no attempt to even cover them. Cameroon would get the ball, and the backs would come up and force Cameroon offsides. I thought it was lousy sportsmanship. Have you mentioned I hate the offsides rule? Let's get back to soccer.
But well, my favorite sport, of course, doesn't have it, field hockey.
Yes.
But they have a control over where you can shoot from, which helps make up for it.
Yeah. 19:20 to go as this crowd has come alive on both sides.
Well, we got more people have been added to the group over there on the far side.
That sounds like a football team crowd to me, Ned.
Right. Yeah.
A couple of subs coming in as the players getting a rest. That person's too fast for me to cover. Oh, just don't bother. Step up when they try to go for the ball. They'll be offsides. Awful. Santoro will take the free kick. We've had a ton of these set pieces in the second half. Hard and low. Ferrin. Oh, gets to the ball. We mentioned before that Maddie Ferrin does not hesitate. She is decisive. And another huge collision with Dawes. And Dawes was involved in a bunch of collisions last game against Franklin. Third save of the half, eighth of the game for Ferrin. Tip to the right, here comes Adams. Lilly lofts it up.
Cleared it out.
Alves clears it out of there, and now Dunley trying to take it upfield. Covered by three players, gets the ball away. And there we see a bit of the ankle injury. She went down after that kick. Offside again on a beautiful through ball by number 7, Charlotte Moynihan.
And you notice the Attleboro defense is being helpful in helping the official know it was offside.
Yeah.
I think it's a mistake. You should be always treating that they're going to miss it.
Yeah.
Don't bother trying to spend any time.
Yes. When you're playing, don't try to ref. And when you're calling a game, when you're broadcasting, don't spend so much time talking about rules you hate that are never going to change.
I don't think so.
Another huge collision. Jamie
that's
Davies, number 7 in the blue, in the last 2 games against Franklin and North, has been involved in at least 5 major collisions, that time with Haley Sinicola.
Yeah.
That's a head-to-head situation. She's up, and that's good news. And I think they're going to make her step off for a second. And that is exactly how Cashel Stuger, one of the boys' captains, he missed 2 games on concussion protocol after a collision like that.
Yeah, no, certainly back when I was reffing high school, the word was a case like that, you send them off so that you're not responsible for them. The coach can make the decision that they come back in, that you don't do it yourself.
In this case, that's going to be Pat Dunn, the Attleboro trainer.
Hopefully, these days is pretty reliably a trainer who's much more skilled than coaches or officials at making such decisions.
So he's talking to Sinicola here.
Whatever.
And he wants Sinicola, Haley, to come off as well.
Yes.
That's the football team, Ned.
Again, good officiating.
Yep.
Yeah.
She'll go back in. Look at that. Bill Wallace puts her right back at the spot where you stand to go back into the game.
No, that's the in and out. I don't believe he carded her. That's also behavior if you're carded, but I don't think he carded her.
No, I don't think. And is this going to be one of those rare things where the official bounces the ball?
Looks like it's going to be a drop ball, but these days you pretty much always don't really have a drop ball. You just give it to somebody.
Yeah, 18 minutes to go. Clock is stopped. Come on, it's a school night.
Yeah, he's saying this is Attleboro's ball. Step away.
Well, he's saying just the opposite. He's explaining that somebody threw an elbow, although it was a head-to-head collision.
Not sure what. Oh, so they're going to give it to the keeper.
And they're going to give it to North for a goal kick.
Well.
And I could explain to you how they came to that decision, except I have absolutely positively no idea.
He's just going to drop it to the keeper not for goal kick so much, but for other hands for ball.
Okay, well, that's a little silly. Oh, unless the ball rolled to her after the
Yeah.
contact. All right,
Yeah.
you know what that does? Oh, look at that
Oh.
steal. Trying to run through the ball, and these girls are really going at it now.
Yeah.
Casey
Yeah.
Parker, very aggressive. Oh, great cut by Emma Pratt.
Oh,
Oh, Pratt broke it up.
great cross.
That's Bethany Alves who broke that up.
Great awareness.
And here comes Gray. Gray's broken up
Waited a
by
little bit
Summer
too long.
Doherty.
He waited too long for
Oops.
someone to get open.
Alves knocks it forward. Checked to the ground from behind. Oh, please, number 7. Don't complain about that. Foul committed by Charlotte Moynihan against Angelique Durand.
Well, I would have said that earlier in the game that would have been let go, but now they got to get in control, stay in
Yeah,
control,
this is-
not get in control, stay in control.
Still no score, even though both teams have found the back of the net once. 17 minutes to go. Bethany Alves. That is definitely the football team. Alves, long kick, trying to
In.
head it. Goal!
Okay, David, yep.
The assist will go to number 17, Alison Hague. And I believe that was Emily Kang who scored, right?
I think so. Again, I have trouble seeing that in this light. And it's not the.
Emily Kang, right? Okay. So the free kick was taken by Alves, number 16. Great pass by Alison Hague to, we believe, Emily Kang. Some they were saying it was Angelique Durand. So we'll have to find out. It was either Durand or Kang, but it's 1-0 Bombardiers with 16:34 to go. And Ned, a set-piece goal.
Yep. Well, they've executed set pieces better than one would generally think. They've got a good, powerful kick. They're moving in.
Yep.
A couple of the corners were strange when seemingly so many bodies and nothing happened, but there's more North's failing than Attleboro's.
But a beautiful setting that ball just near the far post and handled by Alison Hague, not Hay. And Hague got the ball to, we thought it was Emily Kang, but others think it was Angelique Durand. But the bottom line is the team in blue scored and they have a 1-0 lead. Nice steal by Calderon.
But that has certainly energized North.
Lily Adams down the left side, but that avenue was blocked. I think that's Alves. Bethany Alves, what a second half. Man, she's just a sophomore.
Okay. North has definitely stepped themselves up here.
Cross, knocked down by Alves, helping out the defense there. Stromfors, a little physical, and that's going to be a call.
Yep.
Penalty shot. That's a penalty shot?
No. He's just showing a free kick from there.
Oh, okay. Thank you. I was going to say that was clearly outside the box.
Yeah, no, it
15:04 to go.
that's,
I love it when the football team shows up at these soccer games. It really adds to the atmosphere. Oh no, Campbell leaps for it over her head, but it goes out of bounds, and that's going to be a corner kick. By the way, for the football team, a 10-7 victory last Friday night against Durfee. Anthony Salviati, you remember his sister Bella and his other sister, also players here, kicked a 30-yard field goal that would have been good from 50 as the final buzzer went off for a 10-7 Attleboro win. Here comes Pratt. Far post, too far. Lily Adams tries to keep it in, can't do it. 14:15 to go. And this time, North quickly gets it back to Alexa Campbell. They don't want to waste time. Alexis Campbell. And I've lost track of the corners. What do you have?
I have 3 for North. I think that's their first one of this corner, of this
Half.
First corner of this corner.
Yeah.
I can't claim to have gone through a 3-hour show. I just been talking too long already.
Oh, back pass to Campbell. Almost goes over the end line. That's a little bit sloppy, ladies. Bouncing ball is in there. trying to head it away is Calderon. Gray trying to come up the left. She just clears it, but there for North is Summer Doherty.
And she almost gets it back.
Yes, that was Calderon. Gets it to Casey Parker. Hague down the right. Oh, waited a bit too long and broken up on the far side by a North number I cannot read. 13:15 to go.
At least tonight they turned the lights on, unlike last
Yes.
week where we didn't get the light. So, no, it was Monday.
Yeah.
We were just sort of, everybody's squinting in the dark.
Yeah, but Ned, look at the bright side. At least we had a legitimate reason for getting the numbers wrong. Oh, nice play. It's got to be the number. We just mentioned Bella Salviati. Her brother had the winning field goal. She wore number 7, and she was always involved in all kinds of physical contact on the field. Oh, nice play by Gray through the legs of the defender, but Lily Adams comes from behind to break it up. Maddie Farron scoops it up. Either that or Coach Steve Santos goes through tryouts, determines which player on his team loves contact the most, and gives them number 7.
Right.
Lily Adams controls the ball well down the right, but nice defense, Ella Stromfors. And you know what? Congratulations for Lily Adams there. Not a peep of complaint.
Yeah.
That was a physical play, but a clean play. A throw-in for the Bombardiers deep in their end. And now, again, that was now North has the ball deep for a throw-in on that exchange. Goes back to Farron, the Carolyn variety, and her long arcing shot towards the goal wide hits the side of the net.
Under 12 to go. Whistles again. Timeout.
And that's a timeout.
Why? Oh, he's
Oh, Lily Adams might be hurt.
yeah, he wants her off.
And again, how many players would complain to the ref after that situation there just to try to steal the call? And Lily didn't do that.
Right.
So congratulations to her. Again, we should call it sports womenship.
Right.
Because they show sportsmanship a hell of a lot more than the men do.
Hopefully she's okay, because obviously she was showing some issues after getting up and running around some more.
And again, that's true. You know, the girls being more sportsman-like, or sportswomen-like. That's only true on every single sport ever invented in the history of the world.
Yeah, she doesn't look.
Alexis Campbell. Headed back again. The team with a goal kick never ends up with a ball. I mean,
it's.
Steph McKenna gets it to the far left wing. Clip forward. Santoro bails out the Bombardiers. You know, Ned, I'm thinking back last year.
Too many people on the ground here.
And I'm going to say what I said last year. Remember in the Blue-Red Cup how physical the North versus Attleboro girls soccer game was? Again, it was a foul on Attleboro, but outside the box.
Right.
And I just remembered, or maybe it was 2019, because I remember saying, I hope the Thanksgiving Day football game between Attleboro and North has as much contact as this girls' soccer game has had. They are slamming into each other.
They're escalating it. The officials are calling it to try to calm it down, I think.
Emma Pratt from just outside the penalty box, 15 yards out, left wing, left-footed delivery, just misses the far post. Campbell was going to catch it, decided to let it go. It's a goal kick.
Right. And there was a North player who almost got her head on it.
Yep, that's Brooke Sullivan, who sprints after the ball because she doesn't want the Bombardiers to waste time. Campbell. Oh!
Another.
Gray with a huge collision with Caroline Farron. Wow.
Interesting. He hasn't
Okay, when
stopped.
these girls play next year, I think we're going to give them helmets and shoulder pads.
Right.
Football teams don't hit this often. I'm not sure if that's a shoulder injury or a facial injury, but she's heading to the sidelines. Again, without complaint.
Well, no, actually. Just if he didn't stop time this time.
This will be another free kick. So again, our super secret mystery time is going to be more than 2 minutes today,
Right.
Ned. You can hear the football team chanting defense. Sinicola will take the free kick, 40 yards out, right wing.
What is...
Come on, guys. Stutter step, long kick, too far. Goal kick, Attleboro, which you know what that means, Ned. About 8 seconds from now, we'll be saying North with possession of the ball.
Right. Well, maybe not. You can kick it short and then work it up. But they haven't done that yet. Something you increasingly see at other levels. So you don't have to be outside the box anymore to get the ball. Oh.
Knocked down.
Yeah.
North takes over. Of course, it was an Attleboro goal kick. Long left-footed kick will be wide. That was from Steph McKenna. The original steal was Emma Pratt.
Okay.
So here comes another opportunity for Attleboro to give the ball to North.
Right.
And I don't mean it as criticism of Attleboro, just as Ned over the years calling high school soccer, how rarely the team with the goal kick ends up with a ball.
So they're switching different kicker.
Santoro.
Yeah. But again,
To a North player who heads it forward, of course.
Right,
Emma
again.
Pratt tracks it down.
whoa.
Nice defense by Dunley. Pratt skies the ball. Alves gets it out of there, but it goes out of bounds.
Right.
North ball. Throw in will be by number 15, Abby Pratt, the sophomore younger sister of Emma.
Sub going on.
Sprinting off the field is Sophia Bostock.
Right. Because clock does not stop for a sub.
Sprinting on is number 9, Carolyn Ferrin. Trying to loft it ahead is Abby Pratt. Whoops. Almost a dangerous play, but it worked for Caroline Ferrin. North determined to push it through. Dunley comes away with the ball. Bangs it to the sideline. North will have to throw it in again. Hopefully they avoid athletic director Mark Hoole's golf cart. Emma Pratt with the ball. She's had it a ton today.
What a surprise.
Right-footed cross.
Whoa.
Stromforce knocked it away. Coming in for the back line. 35-yard blast. 45-yard blast. Saved by Campbell. That came off the foot of Abby Pratt. Campbell's third save of the half, 5th of the game. 6:30 to go.
Another one. She got a foot in the shin. Foot in the ankle.
And that's Sinicola going down. The lovely Karen McLaughlin texts in, I like sportswomanship. I'm wondering if at the final battle at the Battle of Gettysburg, was Pickett's charge this violent?
Well, they had weapons, you know.
These girls don't need them.
Yeah.
Boy, they're hitting. Both ways.
Ooh.
Ball is headed forward. Campbell is there.
Right.
4th save of the half, 6th of the game. Again, the goal kick knocked back in, and once again, that's number 7 for the Bombardiers, Charlotte Moynihan. When Attleboro has a goal kick, I have a better idea. Let's just give Charlotte Moynihan the ball at about 40 yards out, because that's what's happening on every single one of them. Wow.
Sub. Ball is just staying in the 40 yards closest to the Attleboro goal.
Yeah, after Attleboro scored with 16:34 to go, I don't think I've looked to my left since then. Corner kick. 4th of the game, 2nd of the half for North. Oh no, goal kick, sorry. I apologize.
Yeah.
You could tell from the tone I thought that was a bad call.
Right.
Turns out the official got it right. I was wrong once again. It's the consistency that amazes me.
It is amazing.
Oh, that time it was someone different. That time it was Caroline Ferrin knocking the goal kick back.
Again,
High
big kick.
bounce!
Yeah.
Campbell gets it. 5th save of the half, 7th of the game. 8 saves have been made by Maddie Ferrin of North. 4.5 to go. Goal kick.
Oh.
North possession. Here comes the counterattack.
Okay.
It's the consistency that amazes me. Stromfors puts it up in the air. Off the shoulder of Johnson Kiff.
Oh.
Whoa, back pass. Dunley. Stromfors taken down. Another hard, aggressive collision on the field.
I think the far side ref just warned North coach.
Wow.
I wonder if he made a comment about that one.
No, this game hasn't been physical. This game's been violent.
Oh,
The second half especially. Free start. Getting in there to head it for North is Brooke Sullivan. Now she hitting it back is Emma Pratt. Out of bounds. Attleboro throw in. Emily Kang. Can't get it to Zoe Johnson-Kiff.
What the?
Now sub for Attleboro.
Sub going on. Okay. Yeah.
Coming back in is Jamie Davies. So a number 7 in the blue is back on the field. You know what that means, Ned? More contact. I'm not saying Jamie Dawes causes the contact, but I am saying she's a carrier.
Right.
Oh, nice play. Stromfors.
Oh. They never restarted the clock.
Why is the clock not moving? 3:56 to go.
Hasn't for a while.
Wow. Are they keeping the clock on the field?
Yeah, it must be.
Should the clock be moving? And now someone on the bench turns toward them, still not turning it on.
No, but I think he's waved his hand. They're keeping time. Well, they got to keep time with the 2 minute magic 2 minutes.
Yes.
They've got to be keeping time.
Davies avoids a collision.
Ooh,
It happened, folks, and there it is. That's not a blatant knockdown by Victoria Dunley, and Charlotte Moynihan throws her hands up like that was a bad call. Please, Charlotte. My God.
Well, they know what the time is. We just don't. In fact, it's probably
Santoro.
close to mystery time now anyhow.
Yeah. Oh, it trickles by just wide. Corner kick, Attleboro. 4th save of the half, 9th of the game for Maddie Ferrin. They're keeping it on the field. They've got to be.
They do anyhow for the 2 minutes. They got
So that's not Al's. Who's taking the corner kick?
nice dark corner over
Oh,
there.
Parker takes the corner kick. Headed forward. I think Pratt knocks it out of there. Pratt has been everywhere for North Attleboro. Kang tries to head it forward. Knocked away. Alves bangs it back in. Fielded by Maddie Ferrin, wide of the net. Very late. The whole game now was super secret mystery time. There was a North, well, not technically a goal kick, but a long kick. Attleboro controls it. Ferrin comes out at the top of the box. I don't think there has been a single goal kick or kick by a goalie today in this entire game that's been controlled by the offensive team. Another gigantic collision. And then an attempted collision. This is unbelievable. Remember the old movie Rollerball with James Caan? That was less violent than this game. Long kick by North, deep to the right, fielded by Alexis Campbell. Campbell right-footed punt. Let's see, Attleboro kicked it, so North, of course, takes possession. Stromfors, through her legs on the bouncy turf. Gets there first, avoids a collision with Brooke Sullivan.
Almost.
Out of bounds, North ball late in this game. And a timeout is called. No score.
No idea what the time is.
Yes. We'll be right back after this on AACS 15 Sports.
L&J Car Wash, located just past the Attleboro line on Route 123 in Norton, is available for all your vehicle cleaning needs. Open every day, beginning at 8 a.m., L&J has the equipment to clean your vehicles inside and out, from 24-hour heated self-service bays to full detailing service and hand sanitizer for your personal needs. For more information, you can contact them at 508-223-3278 or on their website at ljcarwash.com.
Welcome back, folks, to this stunningly, what's the word, aggressive, physical, violent girls soccer game today.
Well, this is going to like this game I told you about the other time we were here, that there's a famous English soccer game. They said that you wouldn't get a card unless you showed a death certificate. So this one is approaching that in some ways. So they were calling tight for a while, and then they stopped. And the girls are working very hard to win here.
And think of all the thousands of those little black cancer-calling pellets in these fields that are going to be inside the uniforms of these players, because they've all spent so much time getting knocked to the ground. Throwing it in is Haley Sinicola. Long throw. Rolls through. Can Attleboro clear it?
Yes.
I believe that was
Give some breathing space.
Hayes trying to get it out. North brings it back in. Long delivery. Wide. That kick was by Victoria Dunley.
Right. We believe we're less than 2 minutes to go with clock. We don't know with the clock, but the fact they didn't reset it, we assume we're in that time.
Santoro coming to take this free kick, goal kick. Gray tries to knock it back. Picking it off for North was number 12, Butanowicz. Bombardiers try to get away. Hayes and Calderon combine defensively. Pratt trying to keep the ball down. Another player hits the turf and gets up slowly. Right side. Nice move. Shot is blocked by Kang, and the Attleboro midfielder coming back defensively. And that's the ball game. That final shot was taken by Emma Pratt Jr. The Attleboro Lady Blue Bombardiers win 1-0 as the Attleboro ladies are going to finish this game with 456 bruises. The North Attleboro team finishes with 452 bruises.
That's right.
Ned, final comments as we got to get out of here quickly so our crew can go home.
Well, for quite a while, this was a good game, full of energy and so forth. It degraded in the end.
Polite way to put it.
Yeah, and perhaps that associated when Attleboro got their goal against North. North stepped up the effort, and things got awfully physical.
Yeah. So there it is for the come back here for the Bombardiers. The only goal that mattered, scored with 9:50 left, and it was started on a set piece. Bethany Alves with the free kick to the right side of the goal. Brilliant pass by Alison Hague, the junior, and we think it was Emily Kang who scored the goal, but it might have been Angelique Durand. 1-0. Bombardiers over the Rocketeers. Thank you so much for joining us on AACS 15 Sports.
Bristol Glass, 110 North Main Street in Attleboro, has supported local high school sports for many years. Bristol Glass has been chosen for glass replacement projects for home and business for over 60 years. From shower doors to auto glass and mirror replacement, Bristol Glass is ready to do the job. They accept most insurance plans and serve several communities around the Attleboro area. They're open weekdays from 8 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. You can contact them at 508-222-5810 and on the web at bristolglass.com.